Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmella, and in today's video I will be showing you guys how I DIY'd my cash envelopes. They are laminated without an actual laminating machine. You will be needing the laminating pouches though, however, but not the machine itself. You will also be needing a pillowcase to protect your laminating sheets, as well as scissors, a pencil, and a ruler, which I didn't show here, but you will need a ruler. These are the actual paper that I'll be making my envelopes out of. I got my paper from Michaels. They have all kinds, bunch of different prints in different price ranges. The ones I got were the 79-cent ones, but you can get any kind that you want. To make the labels for the actual envelopes themselves, I went into Microsoft Word and I opened up a new document. You don't have to do this step, but I'm I guess kind of extra that way. So I wanted all the fonts to look the same and just to kind of go together, since I knew that the actual envelopes themselves weren't going to match. Literally all the prints are all different. So I wanted at least the fonts to match, so that way it just kind of goes together. But you could literally just put some blank white paper on there and write your own labels for your cash envelopes, however you want to do it. But literally I just typed out what I wanted to name the envelopes. So you can have gas or food, or make up little cute names if you want to. For these two in particular, I'm just doing medical and phone because that's what the envelopes are going to be for. My medical copays and expenses, and saving for my phone bill. I will have the information as far as the font sizes and a link to the font that I used if you want to use that particular one down in the description box below. But literally all I did was type it in, create some space so I could have room to cut it out, and just printed it out. So here I have the labels printed out, and I'm just going to cut them out really quickly. I kind of did maybe a little squiggle around it to kind of make it look like clouds in my mind. But you can cut it however you want to, or like I said, you could just cut out a blank piece of paper. That's up to you. And I apologize if I sound kind of nasally or sinusy. I have literally been sick for 2 weeks. I've had this video waiting for 2 weeks to sound better so I could do the voiceover, but so I'm still not all the way better, but much better than I used to. All right, so here I have my paper. I'm gonna actually fold it with the printed side on the inside, because when I draw my lines on there to cut my envelope out, I don't want those lines showing up on my envelope. So I folded that inside out, I guess if you will, and measured out 3.2 inches by 6.5 inches. So it's 3.2 inches tall and 6.5 inches wide, which should fit your standard US dollar. But you can make it taller or wider if you want to. I wouldn't recommend making it any smaller though. I think this is probably the best size for, like I said, the US dollar bill that I found, because my envelopes, I've made them all kinds of different sizes, and this is the one I like the best. So yeah, I just measured that out and drew the lines so I could have my lines as straight as possible without an actual paper cutter, and cut that out with my scissors. And apparently I'm struggling, but this is what they look like after you cut them out. Super simple. Then I'm going to place the envelopes into my laminating sheet. I think the pack I got had 30 in it, so you can put about 3 envelopes per sheet, so you'll have plenty left over. It's definitely a good investment, I think, as far as laminating goes. As far as this portion of putting the labels on it, I probably should have used some glue. That way I wouldn't have had to struggle so bad, but live and learn, you know? Before I start ironing my cash envelopes, I made sure to put a cotton pillowcase over them. Because you can put the iron directly on the laminating sheet, but I didn't feel comfortable doing this portion of the laminating without any sort of protection between the laminating pouch and the iron itself. I have my iron on the cotton setting. It does have some steam, but I don't leave it on there too long because, like I said, I'm scared I'm going to burn my pillowcase and I don't want to ruin the laminating pouch. But it really doesn't take that much to get you a good seal on there. So to get the edges, I literally just use the edge of the iron to make sure that the edges are nice and sealed, because even with a traditional laminating machine, sometimes the edges aren't all the way sealed. You can see me like getting really in there. Like I do not play about my edges because I don't want the envelopes to end up popping open on the side or anything like that. The only edge I didn't really go over was the top edge because obviously we want that open so we can put our cash in there. And I just go over that a couple times till it's nice and sealed. And then when it cools off a little bit, go ahead and cut it out. I just like to leave like a tiny bit of edge on mine, but if you put your cash envelopes like in a binder or cash envelope specific wallet like that, you can definitely leave more edge on there and punch the holes in it like I've seen a lot of people do. But I don't carry my cash envelopes like that, so I just like a little bit of edge. That way I know it'll fit into my wallet. And there you go. See, it's nice and open on the top and sealed on the sides. And just perfect for holding your cash. I love making these cash envelopes. No, I don't want to make any to sell, but I just love making them. It's a cute little project and it's super simple. And there you have it. So easy, you guys. And you can swap these out for different seasons, different prints, like just whatever you want to do. Make it your own. Like I said, like you can see all of mine are totally different, but they all kind of go along with the theme. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, I'll see you in my next one.